Hello, everyone, and thank you so much for joining us today for our webinar on inventory management best practices. Today, we'll be covering the value of low stock alerts. Before we get started, now would be a good time to shut down other web browsers, apps like Slack or Skype, or any other, or anything else that may be zapping your internet bandwidth. If you do experience any issues during the webinar, try logging out and logging back in. Please type any questions you have in the chat box located at the bottom right, and we'll get to as many as time allows during the webinar. Any questions we can't get to, we'll follow up with after the webinar. Okay, let's get started. I'd like to introduce Shea Meyer, our inventory management specialist. Today, she'll walk you through the value of low stock alerts and how you can manage them in ShippingEasy's inventory management platform. As a reminder, this is part of a series, and there are other webinars covering different topics such as the benefit of inventory automation, the miracle of bundles, supplier management, and Amazon FBA for inventory. All of these webinars are recorded and will be available for you to watch again later. Okay, Shea, take it away.
Thanks, Rob. Okay, as Rob said, today we'll be covering the value of low stock alerts. This includes setting thresholds, using filters, reviewing alerts, and scheduling reports. So really, what is a low stock alert? The low stock alert on ShippingEasy is a way for you to track which products you have that are below your threshold without ever navigating to your inventory list. They are a way to easily monitor when you may need to delist or reorder a product, so that you're not having to calculate all that information yourself or keep track of it elsewhere. So how does ShippingEasy view low stock alerts? Within the app, ShippingEasy will view the low stock products on your account as any product that has a stock level that's below 0 or the threshold that you've set within ShippingEasy. So we automatically set your merchant fulfilled products to a low stock threshold of 0, which you can update at any time. What are the benefits of using low stock alerts? Using the low stock feature in ShippingEasy will allow you to easily gauge the health of your inventory. What this means is that you won't be caught off guard when suddenly your items have a stock level of 0 on your platform. You can use this in whatever way works best for your business. You can gauge the success of different products, so you can see what is selling and what isn't selling. You can know when to reorder, so you get an idea of how long it may take to process your reorder and get that in stock. You can know when to alter pricing on your store based on availability. And then when using your Amazon FBA, you can even set a separate low stock threshold for your products so that you can have an alert on when you need to send those products back to Amazon. So within ShippingEasy, there are going to be a few different ways to set up your low stock threshold. And with those comes the breakdown of what types of thresholds we have within our system. So there are going to be 3 separate types of low stock thresholds on ShippingEasy. The first one is the global threshold. The global threshold will apply when there are no other low stock selections that have been made. This is the only feature that's available under the inventory settings section of the settings page. You're also going to have the option to utilize categories. This is again something that you would set up within ShippingEasy. Categorical selections will apply when there are no individual low stock thresholds that have been selected. These will override any global selections that you set up. And then finally, we have the individual product. So individual selections will take precedence over the global and categorical selections. You can set this up in 2 ways, via the product details page within ShippingEasy or in a CSV. So when you're setting up your global low stock thresholds, all you need to do is navigate to your settings page. From there, all you'll want to do is click on the inventory settings option. It's going to be at the bottom of the account settings list. Once you click there, you're going to be taken into a page where the only option that you'll see is inventory settings. And the only option below that is the low stock threshold. You'll have a field that you can enter in your low stock threshold, the desired threshold you want to set for all of the products that you have listed on ShippingEasy. And then this will then start setting up those alerts based on the quantity that you currently have. Once you save this, it's automatically applied to any product that you have that doesn't have a categorical or an individual low stock threshold set. Next is going to be setting up the low stock threshold by category. You can do this by creating a product category that you then apply to your products. You can also update your current categories to include this. So if you look under shipment settings, this would be in your settings page, you will see the option for product category setup. It's about halfway down. So once you click on product category setup, you'll see the option to add category. Then if you already do have a category setup that you would like to edit, you'll see the edit option to the right of that category. So once you click on the add category, you'll be taken to a page that looks not too unlike your product details page when you're adding in a new product. So you'll just want to make sure you include the name of the category, and then you don't need to include any additional information. Over to the right, you'll see that there's an option for low stock threshold. This is going to be a way for you to set this threshold and then apply it to specific items that you would like to work with. Categories are generally used as a way to organize, to filter, and a way to apply mass changes to multiple products based on the information that you have listed within them. Next, we have setting up your low stock threshold individually within a product. So when you're looking at your product details page, so this would mean you navigate into the inventory section and click on view products. Then you would select the product that you want to update the low stock threshold for, and you click on the edit button in the top right hand corner. Once you click on the edit button, there's going to be every field that you can edit listed. So the first field under details to the right is going to be your low stock threshold. Once you edit that and then you save your changes, that's going to automatically apply. And then if you had a category or a global selection, this will override that for this product. Next, we have the CSV option. So this would be if you have multiple products that you want to have different stock levels for, and that you don't want to have to manually edit each one individually within the ShippingEasy app. You can create a CSV that just has a column with the SKU numbers and a column with a low stock threshold that you'd like to set. In this case, I went ahead and included a name column for myself just so that I could keep everything straight. So in this example, you'll see my SKU numbers on the left-hand side and then my low stock numbers on the right-hand side. These can really be any numbers that I select, and when I upload it to ShippingEasy, I just need to make sure that the mapping section shows SKU and low stock is being filled out. And once I complete that upload, all of my products that I have edited the low stock for will automatically update. And again, this is going to override any category selections for low stock or global selections. We also have a few different types of alerts that are available within ShippingEasy. In the app, just on any page, you've probably seen an alert in the top right-hand corner. The app alert pops up on your ShippingEasy app in the top right corner with a red exclamation point. This alert states some of your products have low stock. See a list in your product catalog. From there, you will have the ability to click on the product catalog option. This will navigate you directly to your low stock products filter in your inventory list. Which brings us to the next point, the filter alert. So the low stock filter is going to be available by selecting the product catalog in that pop-up, or anytime you're on your product list. On the left-hand side, you'll see a low stock option. And once I click on low stock, it's going to take me to a specific product list. So this will be able to show you everything you have that qualifies as low stock. You can filter down to this option for your merchant fulfilled products, your FBA products, or both. So we can separate those lists out for you. If you do have FBA enabled, underneath the low stock filter on the left-hand side, so right over here, you're going to see your store name for your overall account, and then you're going to see an fulfilled by Amazon option. So you would just need to select which one you're wanting to view. When using the filter, you'll be able to see exactly what products currently have low stock and need to be fulfilled, so that you can easily restock or remove any listings that you'll no longer be using. And then next, we have reports. So your low stock report is going to be a little bit different than the alert or the filter. So the difference in the low stock report and the low stock filter is going to be the information that you receive. In the low stock filter or alert, since they both guide you to the same place, you'll see all of the information that is regularly available on your inventory list. From there, you can navigate into your product details and see any more information that you'd like. In the low stock report, however, you'll see more limited information geared towards managing this low stock. That information includes the SKU number, the name, your stock level, which would be the total quantity on hand, the available quantity, which is going to be how many products are currently available for purchase. This is that quantity that's going to be sent back to your platform. And as you can see on my low stock report, my products are currently not in good health and need a little bit of inventory management. You're also going to see the committed levels. So this will be how many products are committed to pending orders within ShippingEasy. So labels that have not been created for your orders yet. You're also going to see the threshold that's been set. So since my threshold is at 0 and I still have all these products in low stock, I should really get on the ball with trying to order some more. Then you'll see the shortage quantity. So this is going to be how far below your threshold your products are. And finally, the awaiting quantity. So we want to let you know if you're currently waiting on a purchase order. If you've told us that these products are on their way, we do want to include this on this page. That way you're not making multiple purchase orders for the same product. And then finally, if you have a category set up for your products, this will appear here as well. And that's mostly because that category does play into the low stock threshold. So you can view your low stock report from the reports page within ShippingEasy. You would want to navigate to reports and then locate the inventory reports option. So the reports button is at the top of the page between settings and help. When you're using this, once you click on reports, you're taken to a page that shows all of our report options, and one will say inventory reports. Within this option, you'll see the inventory low stock section. You can also schedule a low stock report email to be sent to you. So this would be in CSV format, and it's the best way to receive email alerts as to your low stock products. To do this, you would want to click on the export option that's in the top right-hand corner. And then once you do that, you're going to see a little pop-up. So when you select to export your report, you'll have the option to schedule it daily, weekly, or monthly. And unlike some of the features on ShippingEasy, this does not default to your store email address or your account email address, so you will be able to select who's getting this report. So the low stock report in the CSV format is going to look a lot like this. You'll see the name of your account at the top of the page because the low stock report will include all of your stores. So we just include your overall account company name. And then you're going to see the date for the report and the total quantity that are currently listed as having low stock. You can utilize this however you'd like, depending on how you set up your purchase orders and how you refill your items. This may be an easy way for you to really get all of your products reordered and just maintain the health of those products. And then with this comes combining features. So with maintaining the health of your products, utilizing multiple features within the inventory system is a great way to ensure that you're always up to date and that there are no surprises on your account. So you can use a low stock filter plus the suppliers filter. You can use the low stock filter to create purchase orders. And you can also combine the low stock filter with additional filters like bundles to accomplish certain tasks. So when you combine your low stock filter plus your suppliers filter, you can easily see which products you need to reorder. This is going to allow you to see all of the products that are currently low stock from your selected suppliers, which will make it much easier to create a purchase order directly from this page. So when you're using your low stock filter and the suppliers option to create a purchase order, you'll be able to click on any of the checkboxes next to your individual items. So once you click on that checkbox and then click on the create purchase order option at the top of the page, ShippingEasy is going to automatically populate a purchase order with your supplier information as well as your product information. You can then edit the purchase order and go ahead and finalize it. So what this means is that all of the information we require is going to be filled out except for the quantity of product that you order. So it really takes a lot of that work off of your shoulders by going ahead and getting everything ready for you. The next option kind of ties into this, utilizing multiple filters at a time, such as your low stock filter and your bundle information. So something to note when working with purchase orders is that you can only create purchase orders for individual items. This is a really easy way to ensure that that's just what you're doing. So if you filter down to your low stock and then filter down to product as your type, and then down to your supplier, our system is going to only show you products that you're able to create purchase orders for. You would also be able to kind of use this in reverse and just see what bundles you currently have stock for, just as a way to gauge maybe how you're combining products, what's working and what's not. So you'll just want to filter down to your low stock again, and then filter down to product type as being a bundle. Just as another note, you won't be able to create a purchase order from this list of products just because it does contain multiple products in each SKU, and for that purchase order, we need it to be down to one individual item. And with that, I'll hand it back over to Rob.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Shea. And ladies and gentlemen, just as a reminder, if you're unfamiliar with bundles or if you want to learn more about bundles, we did one of these webinars on bundling in our inventory management that I believe that was last week, and you will have access to the replay of that when you get your email tomorrow that has the replay of this one. So keep that in mind if you need more information on bundles. But right now, we're going to go ahead and start with some of the questions. If you have a question, please feel free to chat us at the bottom right of your screen and let us know what your question is. We do have a few that we collected beforehand. So Shea, first question here is, does ShippingEasy send me an email when I have products hit their low stock level?
ShippingEasy does not send out an email automatically when products hit their low stock level. There are a lot of reasons for this, but the main one is if you have multiple products and several hit their low stock threshold within a day, you're going to be receiving email after email after email about this. So because of that, we created the system for you to export your low stock report. This is a way for you to schedule a daily report of any products that are below that low stock threshold so that you always have that accurate view, but you're also not getting overwhelmed with emails or reports from ShippingEasy. Thanks, Rob.
That's the last thing we all need is more emails in our inbox, right? All right, next question. Does ShippingEasy automatically populate a purchase order based on my low stock products?
ShippingEasy will not automatically populate your purchase order based on your low stock products. We want you to be in complete control of whatever you're ordering and how much of it you're ordering. We know that sometimes your orders, your suppliers may vary in level depending on your needs, depending on the time of year, depending on any specials that you're offering. So we want you to be in complete control of that. So you can filter down to your specific supplier and select the items that you want easily just by clicking on those checkboxes to the left and then the create purchase order button at the top of the page. So once you select your items, we take a lot of the work out of it for you. And then you just tell us the quantity that you want and we can create that purchase order for you in no time. Thanks, Rob.
Awesome. All right. So after someone sets their thresholds, is it possible to reset the thresholds for their items after that's been done?
Absolutely. So the best way to do this would be just to get all items back to 0, since that's what they started with when they came into ShippingEasy. What you would want to do is just go in to your settings page under inventory settings and select the option to update the global stock level. So once you adjust this and take it back to 0, then click the save button. That's automatically going to adjust all of the products that had that global stock level on your ShippingEasy account. If you did set up individual or categorical stock levels, you can update your category at any time, or you can go in and individually edit your products by downloading all of your products from ShippingEasy and then just typing 0 into the low stock column and dragging that all the way down to the bottom of your spreadsheet. That way, you're automatically updating the individual stock level for each of these products, and ShippingEasy doesn't have another feature that's going to automatically override that, like the categorical or the global stock level. Thanks, Rob.
Nice. All right. And then the last question that we have goes back to the whole bundles thing. So how do I update the stock levels for my bundle if it falls on the low stock list?
Great question. Thank you so much, Rob. So to update the stock level for your bundle if it falls on the low stock list, you would need to go in and look at the individual products that are within that bundle or those component items. So within each bundle, if you're looking at the product details, you will see a breakdown of those component items and just how much we have of each of those. And so you would want to look for the component item that put that bundle on the low stock list and either reorder it or add quantity to that however you need to. Once that's added in, your bundle is going to be back off of that low stock list and you'll be good to go. Thanks, Rob.
Fantastic. All right, well, that is all the questions that we have, ladies and gentlemen. We really appreciate you joining us for this quick webinar. Just a reminder, we do have one more in this series, and that's going to be Amazon inventory, or Amazon FBA for inventory. If you follow the link in the slide here, or we'll also have this link in the email that you'll receive tomorrow with the replay of this webinar. So we do hope to see you there. Thank you very much for attending, and happy shipping.